Namaskaram. We have seen how to write our data into a text file. Next we are going to discuss different methods used for reading a text file. To read a text file we have three functions. First one is read, second one read line and third one read lines. We will see one by one. Before starting our program we have to create a text file. You can create your text file in any text editor. You can use your Notepad application for creating text file or just you can use Python editor itself for creating your text file. Now I am going to create my text file using Python editor. Just open a new file. Type the file content. You have to learn the rules of the game and then you can play it better than anyone else. What it means in our case? If we know the rules or the syntax of our programming language, then we can write our programs better than anyone else. I have typed my file content. Don't bother about this color change. It is just keyword highlightation. Then save the file. File, save or save as. Then choose your folder. Then you have to give the file name and file type. File name I am going to give my file. Then save as type. By default it will be Python files that you have to change into text files. Okay. Then save. See, the color is changed. It is now just a text file. Okay. Close it. Then our program. First we will see how to use the read function. Read. To use a file or to read a file, first we have to open the file. F equal to open, call the function open, then give the file name within quotes. What is name of my file? My file dot txt. Okay, then comma file mode. File mode is R. For reading it is R. Okay, this open function will open the file my file.txt in read mode and it will return the file handle or the file object that will be stored in variable f. This f is just a variable. You can use any variable. Now we have the file handle. Next step is reading the file content. The function read is used to read the entire content of the file. S equal to f dot read. When you call the function read, you have to specify the file object also. File object dot read. Then this read function will return the entire content of the file in the form of a string. So what is the data type of S? It is a string. Now the content of the file is in variable S. Then print it. Print S. Then save the file. Save. Where to save? The same folder where my text file is created. Save as type Python files itself. Then give the file name. Save. Execute the program. It displayed my file content. So this function read will read the entire content of the file. Then let me print the data type of S. Print type of S. Once again execute. It is a string. So the function read will read the entire content of the file and return the data in the form of a string. Then you can use this S just like any other string. That is, you can apply any string operations and string functions on this variable S. Then see what will happen if I am not giving this R here, that is file mode. Let me execute once again without R. It displayed. What it means? By default the file mode is R, read mode. That is, if you are not specifying the file mode, Python will open the file in read mode. Clear? So you can specify the file mode or no need to specify if it is read mode. Okay. The next step is using the same function read to read only a particular number of characters. See, I will show you one example. Read 5. Execute. 5 characters displayed. Y, O, U, then a space, then H. That is, white spaces are also considered as characters. Clear? So if you are not specifying any argument in read function, it will read the entire content of the file. And if you specify the number of characters, it will just read that much number of characters. Then one thing you have to remember when using this number of character is special characters like /t, /n, etc. will consider as a single character. Okay, then we will see a sample program which uses read function. Program to print the words which starts with A in a text file, myfile.txt. Okay, so first open the file in read mode. F equal to open myfile.txt. Then call the read function to read the entire content of the file. S equal to f.read. Now S contains the entire content of the file in the form of a string. Then we have to print the words which starts with A. So next step is splitting this file content into words. For that we have a function called split. Just use the variable name words equal to S dot split. What is the use of split function? Split function will split a string into different parts using a separator. Here no separator is specified, so it will take the default separator space. Then what is the return type of split function? It is a list. So words is a list which contains all the words in my file, myfile.txt. Okay, I will show you what is there in words now. Print words. Just execute. See, the variable words contains all the words in that string in the form of a list, and each element is a substring. Clear? So words is a list now. Then we have to traverse through the list. For that we can use a for loop. For a variable in list name, that is words. For W in words, that is in each iteration W will contain an element of that list, that is a substring or the word. So what is the next step? Check whether the starting letter of that word is A or not. How to access the first character? If what you have to check? W of 0. This W is also a string. So to access the first element of a string, what you have to give? W of 0. 0 is the starting index. Okay. W of 0 equal to A. If it is equal, what you have to display? That word. Which variable indicates the words? It is W. Okay. Let me execute. And anyone. The words which starts with A. See? And anyone. So once again, read function will read the entire content of the file and return the content in the form of a string. So S is a string. Then we have to split the string into words. That is using split function. Then the split function will return the words in the form of a list. That list is stored in variable words. Then to iterate through that list, I have used a for loop. For, then a loop variable W in words. That is in each iteration, an element from the list is stored in W. Then check whether the first character of that substring, that is the word, equal to A or not. If it is equal, display the word. And if you need case insensitive comparison, you can use W of 0 dot lower. What this will do? This lower function will return the lower case equivalent of a string or a character. Now W of 0 is the first character and that character dot lower. It will give the lowercase equivalent of the first character. So this will give the lowercase equivalent of the first character. And compare that character with lowercase a. Clear? Same thing you can do like this also. W of 0 upper. Then what you have to give here? Uppercase a. That is W of 0, whatever may be the case, that character will be converted to uppercase. Then that is compared with uppercase a. If it is uppercase, this also must be uppercase. If it is lowercase, this also you have to give lowercase. Then at the end of your program, don't forget to give the file closing. F dot close. File closing you have to give at the end of every file program. Okay, clear? So we have learned read function for file reading. In next video we will see read line and read lines. Thank you.